Hello and welcome back to Olympic Stadium.
You let me touch your jacket. I forgot the jacket.
This is an important event, JP.
I know.
You have to upgrade what you do here. Yes, we are back for the second event in these ComicGories Summer Olympics. It is really happening. The Indie Medley was our previous episode. If you missed it, some exciting contestants, independent comic book fans, really had something to cheer for there. Yes. But tonight, we've got something different scheduled. This is an exciting one, and I'm excited to challenge the at-home contestants to play themselves in the same way our on-show contestants will be doing tonight, because we're talking about the long-distance run. This is an exciting event, JP.
Yeah,
you seem very relaxed about this event.
I was just letting you, I was giving you room. I was letting you work.
This is the event where contestants can only play comic books from a single volume of comics. So they had to choose in advance, and now they can only pull comic books from that single run for all the ComicGories tonight.
And I'm looking forward to it because we didn't end up with like the obvious choices. Like,
right?
When we start talking about this, we're like, oh, we're going to end up with Batman. We're going to end up with ASM. No. We did get some Spider-Man, but we got Spectacular.
Exactly. I was so excited for that. Yes. So yes, as we bring these contestants in, we're going to let you know which run they chose. If you choose to play at home, challenge yourself by only pulling comics from a single run. If you were to play. Now, I got to ask, JP, were you to play in this event, do you have a run that you would pull from?
Oh, yeah. Come on. Nightwing Volume 2.
You would play Nightwing.
Nightwing Volume 2.
Wow. That might be the hottest take of the evening. There's laughter happening backstage. I believe Los is falling out of his chair from that one.
I have like 90 of the first 100. Like, that's the run I would play.
You're proving why we are announcing and not playing this game. I feel like that's
I would play
pretty much guaranteed. So I, of course, would probably play Uncanny X-Men just like one of our contestants tonight. But really, that's one of the only longer runs that I have enough of to play. That's my issue. Yeah. Let's jump into the chat, though, and say hello to some folks, because there's a bunch of people here watching. We started off Tailgater, not near Mint, was here 2 hours early. Wow. Well, we got Mr. Comics 89, a future Olympic contestant here. Good to see you, Matt. Perry Comics, been dropping a lot of videos lately. Good to see you, Perry. Station to TM Nerdy, how are you doing? We've already got fans in the chat. We got Comics Kings Brandon cheering on Flashpoint Comics, Michael, who is here tonight. We got Gateway Comics. Good to see you. You're early, but hey, we're appreciating you being here. We got the Unruly Simeon dropping his peace symbol as usual. Ricky Markstad is here.
We're good.
Comic Man Andy. Good to see you. Michael Gallant is here. Good to see you, Michael. My local SoCal homie Sith Lordley is here. He says, I might be crashing your hangout with Nigel on Wednesday. Well, that's awesome to hear, because I'm connecting with Desired Comics Nigel in real life. This is not online. We've got another one of our contestants backstage, Magic Lasso. Good to see you, sir. D-Runk says, I only run when I see an ice cream truck. Chamorro Cinema, good to see you. We got sponsor Comic Books NYC. He says it's the first episode of ComicGories without any sprinting.
Yes.
That's probably fair. Coach Vic, good to see you. Sports fan extraordinaire there. Bear Island Comics, good to see you, Bear.
I haven't been in a while. I mean, fix that.
I'm saying. Come on, Mama. Good to see you. We got Adrian Panda. What is going on, Panda? Awesome. Another one of our contestants backstage, Los. Good to see you.
I'm going to say, I think Los has been the most outwardly nervous about this. Like, I think they're all but Los has been the most outwardly, openly nervous about this.
Well, it's an exciting thing. These are top tier competitors, so you got to be ready for that.
Chris, I think everyone but he has played before too, though. So
has Los never played before? That's an interesting question. We'll have to ask him.
I don't know.
What's up, Hazel Dan? Sam, I am. We got this JP guy in our chat. White Whale Comics. Good to see you, Alec. How are you doing? I got a bunch of trade paperbacks I'm sending your way soon. Hello, Comics for Thomas. I double-clicked you, but there you are again. J Hood Creative. Good to see you. Sponsor of our show. Puts in a lot of work for us. Hello to Biggie Shack, New World Order Comics. Let's see. Cool shirt for JP. I did not change my shirt. Yeah, I was going to go with a white whale, but I passed.
I forgot to go get my jacket, so there you go.
So there we go. What's up, Comic Collector? How are you doing? Zuni, hello to you. NX7062. Gore Vidal says the ComicGories Summer Olympic Games need cheerleaders. Think about that. Think about that. Some deeper thoughts going on there. Super Russ 9000, congratulations on hitting 1,000 subscribers earlier than you wanted to.
He hit it twice.
He did it. He did it a few times. He did it. I know that moment. I've
been there, done that. Get it.
I know, right?
Drop it. Get it. Yeah.
It's just kind of the excitement of it these days. But congratulations, definitely well deserved, my man. Let's scroll down a little further. We got Jeff Schultz. Did he change his logo? Look at that.
That is a new logo.
That looks like the Hulk playing for the NBA or something.
Yeah.
Big Herm. Good to see you, Big Herm. How you doing? And let's see. Mad Spidey is here. Thank you for coming by. I'm glad you're here. You got to vote because we're going to need your voting later. Patrick Wall, what is going on? Jennifer from Comics Will Break Your Heart. Peter Parker's Pants. I hope his fingers are here because he's got to vote later. And I think we're almost caught up. I said hello to Chamorro.
You did.
And a glitter and duct tape. Yeah, hello, Crystal. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Daymares is here.
In the house. There you go.
X11 Bravo. What is going on? Jaguar. What is going on? Oh, it jumped on me again.
Whoa, yeah.
I got to be nearing the end here,
Comic
right?
Collector? Did you get Comic Collector?
Did not see him. I saw Tony Fett, though. I got you. Knights of Khonshu. Hello. Carlito Classico is here. And Zen Multiverse. What is up with you? And I somehow missed Comic Collector, so I'm scrolling back up because I don't see it.
Right
there, I think I did say it.
Yeah.
Hello to you, sir. So thank you, everybody, for coming. This is ComicGories. This is the comic book community cover competition where contestants will have 30 seconds to find a comic book in their collection that meets the criteria of a randomly selected category created by JP. Now, we have not let the contestants see these categories. We will randomize them. We will play them. And these contestants will have to find a book that meets those criteria. They will then try to pitch it to you as the best book to meet that criteria. And you in the chat will be clicking a link and voting to decide who had the better book. Now, it's not about the value of the book. It's about, does it meet the criteria? And did they sell it or pitch it to you to meet those criteria? No. You will click the link. You will vote. It is best of 3. And the winners of the first 2 rounds will play off in the finals for the gold medal and the chance to be the second ever gold medal winner in the ComicGories Summer Olympics.
And really has been very bragging about the fact that he is the first ever gold medalist on
it's kind of one of those things that is a resume piece forever, right?
Is, you know,
at this point.
ComicGories gold medalist, that's like right up there with Hall of Famer, President, all those kind of titles.
I legitimately will say I took a short film to a film festival where I won an audience award, and forever I can say now I am award-winning filmmaker John Jameson. Is basically what I can say. It doesn't matter that it was the Delray Beach International Film Festival that nobody's ever heard of and is probably defunct at this point. Not important.
It happened.
It happened, and that's all that matters. That is the facts of the case.
Yes, Kylie's got it right. And really, he's on the ComicGories Mount Rushmore now.
I mean, he is because there's nobody else up there until tonight.
That's right.
Until tonight. So let's bring in these contestants. Let's hear a little bit about the run that they have selected for tonight, and we're going to start off with the first person to really hit me up to play. and he was the first person backstage tonight. We've got Michael from Flashpoint Comics.
So you're playing Green Lantern, right?
Oh, I thought I was doing Iron Man.
Iron Man. Oh, okay.
So Flash has always been near and dear to my heart. My first book I ever received was Volume 1 of The Flash. So I'm obviously going Volume 1. I've got 105 through 350, so I've got quite a bit of choices for covers.
Nice.
Man, oh man, oh man. Very excited. And I was so glad to get your message after I posted my video, because I was like, you are the person I was thinking of for this event. You are primed for this event.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because trust me, I basically buy multiple copies of Flash books. I'm a pretty boring collector, so if anyone else was ready for this, it was me.
So if you don't know Michael, I got the link to his channel down below, but you can find him on Instagram. You can find him on YouTube, Flashpoint Comics, and yeah, definitely check his stuff out. Definitely. He is going to be competing in our DC qualifying round against Alex from, oh no, not Alex. So where am I going? Not Alex. Sorry, wait later. Magic Lasso.
Right. It's like, what?
The biggest Wonder Woman fan I know, Ryan, Magic Lasso.
So you're playing Dazzler, right?
You know, I thought at first maybe I could do the Cat, you know, all 4 issues from Volume 1. And then I realized there's more ComicGories than there are issues of the Cat to play with. So that idea kind of went down the toilet, although I did consider Dazzler. But I have to say, first and foremost, gold medal seems to go with my character, doesn't it? Just saying. And secondly, first of all, it's so awesome to see the most incredible people in this chat, the ones that I love the most, the ones that I know will support me like no other. To see you come out and show your support tonight, and just knowing that your beautiful hearts, I can feel the love all the way here. But I want to tell you something. The saying isn't no nuts, no flour. It's no guts, no glory. And I'm going to do something right now that no other ComicGory contestant has ever done.
Oh, no.
And we're going to prove it at the end of the show. I know who wins tonight. I already know. I'm going to write this down right now, and then I'm going to send this via DM to the ComicGories Instagram so they can prove that I didn't make this up at the last minute. And at the end of the show, you will see I am 100% correct in the winner of the show tonight.
This is gripping YouTube right now.
I just want to say the Flash is like LeBron James of the superheroes. He's got the gold ring. He doesn't need the medal when he's got the ring. So the medal's just going to be the extra there. So I just want to say that.
I just want to say that I didn't speak at all when you were doing your introduction. And for those that don't know, I have been a Wonder Woman collector my entire life. I didn't choose the character. She chose me when I was very young. I am 3 issues away from having her entire Silver Age up to present. Plus, I have some Golden Age before then, too.
Nice.
So those are your DC contestants. Head-to-head, somebody's going to be playing in the finals. Flash versus Wonder Woman. We will see what's going on here. Yeah, Flash has some great books. And so does Magic Lasso. So we'll see what's going on. He is calling a shot. Babe Ruth move right there.
I'm just saying I'm not missing 3 issues.
Well, let's take a look at our Marvel crew here, because I already gave Alex a little bit of a shock here, but we'll bring him back in. We got AGH Comics. Alex, sorry to give you a start there for a second.
Preview.
But playing with Spectacular Spider-Man Volume number 1, we've got Alex from AGH Comics.
How you doing, guys?
So
good to see you, man.
Good to be
why
here.
Spectacular?
I picked Spectacular because that was really the one title that I collected as a young kid. I have really good memories of that, going to the comic shop, picking up those issues. But near and dear to my heart, and I have pretty much almost the whole run. So it'll be good to use that.
Awesome. That is spectacular. So yeah, if you don't follow Alex, I've got the link to his Instagram down below. You should definitely check him out. He's been a previous contestant on this program. So
yeah, hopefully I'll do better this time.
Yeah, all of these 3 Lasso's played before, right? Magic Lasso? So we've got a rookie in the DC round, and it's possible
I have never played, nor have I even played the at home.
Oh goodness.
I'm pretty sure I've gotten Wonder Woman books in the at-home.
Yeah, you have, but not as part of the
He
competition.
never
never
won.
part
He
of the
never got
competition.
into the
Okay.
competition. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like I got a lot of Wonder Woman books.
So let's take a look at the competition for Alex. We've got Los.
Yo, what's going on, everybody?
Playing with Uncanny X-Men. What are your feelings here? Have you played ComicGories before? Where you at with this?
I have not. This is my first time on ComicGories. I don't even think I played the at home. Just a smidge nervous, but I did my pregame. I threw up and I pooped already. So pregame shit out of the way. Pregame poop. Throw up. I think I'm pretty good. Had to get those out of the way. Got the jitters. I got some alcohol with me. So
Cleansed. Just cleansed.
Just trying to get all that out of the way, So yeah, go on my Uncanny run. It's the books that I have the most of. My Chris Claremont, that run of X-Men is what really got me going into X-Men, and then kind of just followed on Jim Lee and everybody else. The artwork on it, and it's the books I have the most of. I don't have all 544 issues. But I have a nice little stack, I guess, and hopefully it's enough books.
You only need 6.
They're all right here, so I'm just hoping there's enough in the categories.
As JP is saying, you only need 6. It's a matter of finding the right 6, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So let's say hello. Some other people have jumped in. We got Bobby. Good to see you here, sir. The Promiscuous Time Traveler and HK Wifey are both here. Well, I missed Promiscuous. Where'd you go? There you go. And I know I saw Hialeah Comic Bro, who hates this show, in the chat. Much appreciated, Hialeah Lucha Libre, for coming by.
Yeah.
So hey, Los on AGH. Can I ask you guys a question?
Yep.
So obviously, me and Lasso are pretty big, DC fans. I just want to ask you how it is to collect the most boring runs of comic books there's ever been. Like you know what? Like Spectacular Spider-Man, I would give you credit. Like there's not a lot of people that will openly admit that, but come on, man. Uncanny X-Men.
Hey, Los, why don't you go get him?
Wow.
Hey, you know what? Listen, it's nice, but when you have 5 books that cost your entire series because DC is just trash. Every movie that they make is garbage. You basically have cartoons. Really? Wonder Woman was pretty good. I give Wonder Woman. I give her that. I give her Wonder Woman because I do like Wonder Woman, and I do like Flash. But honestly, is anybody actually reading those right now?
Shots are being fired. These contestants are rare.
I can use go to LDS and give out 400 copies of all DC books. They just sit there with dust on them.
I like it.
And Jeffrey with a new hashtag.
I never really collected much DC growing up. In fact, I don't think those stories were really that good, to be honest with you.
Wow. So it's all coming down right now. It's all happening. I'm going to run through the rules as quickly as I can, even though I gave a brief synopsis earlier. But the concept is best of 3. We have our list of categories. We're going to randomize them 3 times. Whatever's on top, the contestants will have 30 seconds to find the best book to meet those criteria. They have 1 pass. At any point tonight, they're allowed to skip a category, either because they think it benefits their opponent or because it does not benefit themselves. So they can save or use that pass at any point, but once it's gone, they can't obviously use it again if they make it to the gold medal round. We're going to start off with DC versus DC and Marvel versus Marvel, and then end with a DC Marvel show off in the final rounds. Love the banter we're already getting here.
Oh,
if you want
not the trash talking to chat already.
It's great. It's great. Nobody else but me. You're not late. We're right on time here. I appreciate it, sir. We have an at-home edition you can be playing. We're not giving away any awards during the ceremony for the Olympics, but you can certainly shoot off your covers for any category that we have to the ComicGories on Instagram, and JP will share some of those in between rounds so that we give contestants a chance to get a drink of water, breathe, or use the restroom as Los may need. So
maybe.
And I will say, send it to the ComicGories Instagram, not to me. Send it to
Absolutely.
ComicGories Instagram, and I do have Lasso prediction. I have
it.
Lasso's
Okay.
prediction.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I sent it.
All right. So let's take a look at our ComicGories for the qualifying round here.
All right, we have anniversary issue. Where are we? Captured hero. Charging into action. Someone dies this issue. Whose book is this? Skyline, first appearance, and chat's choice are our ComicGories for tonight.
Lots of goodies going on here.
I didn't see any curse words or anybody like trying to hit me.
I saw a few sweat bullets go down.
Yeah,
So yeah, we tried to lean into the superhero side because last time we had the indies. So let's see what we get here if we randomize this list 3 times.
Are you guys ready to see what your first ComicGory is?
Yep.
Here we go, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Charging into action. All our superheroes are always seems like they're running or flying or something into action to try to save the day on these covers. That's what we're looking for here. Do you guys have any questions about this ComicGory?
We tried to make this one very functional because a lot of covers have this energy of moving into action. So I think we got a lot of good options. I don't know who's listening to opera music, but I'm hearing some wonderful opera music. Yeah. It's you, Andy. It's just you.
Does anyone want to use their pass? Oh, I hear that from music. I don't know where that's coming from. Can we look?
All right. So everybody's in on this one. It sounds like everybody likes it. I knew Flashpoint would like that one. But let's see. It looks like everybody else is in. So this is a 30-second round. Everybody's going to be looking for their best charging into action cover. And that time starts now. There we go.
Nice. See what they come up with. I feel like there should be some really good ones with these 4 runs.
It's an all-purpose category. Ooh, Lasso ready already.
Lasso is ready.
Los looks comfortable.
Los is, despite the nerves, he looks like he's,
15 seconds still on the clock, and it looks like everybody's got a book. Alex, you good with what you got? He's still looking it over.
I'm good.
He's got it.
Good. All right, everybody is back, so we will finish the timer early. I will say these Olympians last time and this time seem better to handle the clock already. Very exciting. All right, so let's see. Alphabetically, AGH goes first. So we're going to go with the Marvel team first. So I'm going to put DC backstage. Let's see here. And Alex, you're going to go first with your charging into action cover.
All right. Well, I know there's going to be a lot of nice looking X-Men covers for this. But as far as Spectacular Spider-Man goes, we're going to go with issue number 4. And there's Spider-Man rushing into action against the Vulture. And we've got a damsel in distress there, hanging out by the ledge off a building. And Spidey is going for the knockout punch there for going after the Vulture.
Very cool. I like it. Assuming that's probably MJ with the red hair.
I don't think so. That looks like a little girl. I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah, it might be. You're right. She does look pretty young, so maybe not.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what Los has for his charging into action cover.
All right. For mine, I have X-Men number 95. So we have a nice war battle there going on. Everybody charging in, fighting a giant gorilla here. And you even have a person who dies in this issue. So come on, you got them charging into action and you losing an X-Men? Come on. You can't beat that.
The Animen. Fighting the Animen. All right, so I am dropping the link in the chat. You need to click and vote. Was it AGH with his Spectacular Spider-Man versus the Vulture, or was it Los with the X-Men versus the Animen? Who has the best charging into action cover?
Here you go.
I'll tell you what, Spidey's looking pretty good in this issue.
Spoilers, Los.
It says it actually right on the cover.
Sorry about that. Spoiler alert. Let me cover this up right there.
Yeah, it says it on the cover.
There you go. Let me cover that up.
Unruly says you should have saved that one.
Well, we did have.
we have a female actually charging into action and not dangling from the building, being saved all the time. No, You want to charging into action.
I think there's too much going on in that cover.
There's not enough.
In the action.
When you're charging into battle, you want to battle like this. One-on-one battles, sometimes, they can be iffy. Look at this. Look at it. You don't know who's going to win there. You don't know who's going to win there. Is
64 people in the chat. Click that link and go over and vote who has the best charging into action cover.
Look at that. Multiple people getting punched in the face. You gotta love that. Great.
Too much violence in that one.
It's great. There's not enough violence in yours.
Oh my gosh, this is a Bronze Age showdown here.
So the only thing we're missing from this is somebody getting hit in the nuts. That's all you're missing. Look at that. Bubbles up here. Look at these guys. Look at these floating heads up here.
Yeah, but
you're waiting to get it.
Beating up an old guy. There we go.
Oh my gosh. So qualifying round part 1 here, Marvel round. Let's see who came out with the best charging into action cover.
So confident.
It was close. It was close.
Okay.
Good job, Alex.
Let's jump over to our DC players now. And first up is Flashpoint Comics. Michael, what is your charging into action cover?
Okay, so obviously I had to rethink a little bit because I had pulled out a bunch of my Golden Age books because I had to clarify before the round. So instead of going with the Golden Age Classic, I figured I'm going to go with the next best thing. No, so not only one of the Flash's rogues, not only one of the most amazing characters of the Suicide Squad, I chose Flash 117, the first appearance of Captain Boomerang.
Ooh,
nice.
Love the cityscape in the back there too. That is cool.
I hope I can get the stupid glare.
There you got it. No, that looks perfect right there.
Yeah, there's a little angle the other way, side to side, maybe. Yeah, it's just kind of.
That's gorgeous. Great background too. Look at the detail work in the sunset. That's amazing.
That is that one could have fit on a couple of our.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Well, let's take a look at what Ryan from Magic Lasso has for his charging into action cover.
Before I show my cover, I'm just kind of pondering here when Flashpoint was showing his cover. When the Flash dies, do they bury Alan? I decided that
you might have just gotten Andy's.
I think you got Andy's vote for sure.
I decided that we needed some Silver Age Wonder Woman. Number 174. She is charging into action. She is going to save Steve Trevor. She don't need no man saving her. She's going to go save him. Yeah. She's got somebody's ball in her hand, and she's knocking her all over the place because she's going to get there first. She's going to take care of the job. She's left a string of
yeah, she's full Heismaning there.
Yeah, she's got the Heisman going. I love it.
Yeah, so she's charging into action. She ain't worried about nothing. She knows she's got this.
Wow. All right. We have a Silver Age showdown here. Flash versus Wonder Woman. I am dropping the link in the chat. You've got to decide. Was it Flashpoint with the Flash cover? Was it Magic Lasso with the Wonder Woman cover? Who has the best charging into action?
Really good ones. I really like both of these. I think they, really hit the topic well. You got Flash. Right? I love the stiff arm. I think that's awesome. It's just like, no punches, just throwing it, And
we have like a butterscotch background on mine. How often do you get a butterscotch colored background? Never.
For sure. And we talked earlier that this was a category that could be easier for a Flash player, right? Charging into action is a Flash style category, but obviously both of these qualify in a big way.
Yeah, both are great choices.
It even says on my cover that she is racing into danger.
Racing into there you go.
So she's racing. She's charging in.
Wonder Woman doesn't know the rules of dodgeball.
I thought that was very funny. All the Flash does is run. I don't know if that's a yawn, but that is definitely a charging into action. So this category does seem to qualify.
If you vote for me, I heard that potentially your CGCs will go up a notch and they'll get back a month earlier.
I don't think
I've
we
heard
can
that.
verify that. I don't think we can verify that.
Unverified rumor. Unverified rumor.
So we've already got 35 votes. So let's dive in here and see who won part one of the DC qualifying round. The winner is Magic Lasso.
That'd be the
guys.
Heisman.
Stick with
That'd
me.
be the Heisman post for sure. Or maybe that butterscotch cover. Butterscotch cover.
And Los has gone. But let's see what people have got for charging into action at home.
All right, so we got D-Runk apparently is going to go with Daredevil tonight, so we expect to see all Daredevil from him. And he's got the Matador. I'm not sure Daredevil's charging there, but he is clearly trying to get him to charge that red cape.
Right.
So
maybe he's doing the bull, maybe that's what he's doing is like that.
Schultz going with a little X-Men also. He got Wolverine running toward the camera. We got the Knockout 89 playing Rhino as well as Mr. Comics 89, so a popular choice from ASM. Pat Wall with a little swamp thing and the kind of Justice League Dark riding some kind of creatures into action here. And then Jay Hood's like, goes down swinging. There you go. So,
I'm saying 100 bullets. Yeah, you win all day. You win all day. All right, let's see what our second category is going to be for these contestants.
All right, we still got lots of choices here. Nobody has used their pass yet, so let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3. First appearance.
Do I have to wait for you to give me the timer? Can I just pull up?
So this could be a villain first appearance,
any kind of a first appearance that you want. This is a really broad category, but perfect for having a really long run is finding that first appearance that might mean something more to you that you want to talk about for the chat. So I thought this was a fun choice for a superhero discussion. Does anybody feel like they have questions about it?
Does anyone want to use their pass, rather because they don't know which one they'd go with, or they want to be strategic and take away a first appearance from their opponent?
Ooh, some confident players.
I like it.
I will say they've gotten two really safe, solid ComicGories to get started with here. So I think this is definitely playing to people's wheelhouse. Now it's a matter of picking the one that can beat their opponent. That's the trick here. They're going to have 30 seconds. They're looking for the best first appearance they have in the long run they've got. And that time starts now. And Michael's done. All right. This was a pretty safe one, but it also could be a chance to surprise the chat, right?
I was going to say, Michael was almost a false start on that. I think he was so quick. The gun had went off. But.
Exactly. Ooh, Jackson Ware Kirk says, this is the first appearance of the comic book in my house. We still have 8 seconds left. Is everybody good, though? Looks like everybody's ready. Alex, you good?
Alex, you good? Yep.
All good. All right. So we're going to flip the script this time and start with our DC crew here. So I'm going to put Alex and Los backstage. And reverse order means Magic Lasso is going first with his first appearance cover.
Okay, so initially I kind of knew where I was going to go with this until about a second before they said go, and I went in a complete different direction, but I'm very happy with my choice. Oh, by the way, before I show my choice, I'm just wondering, how does the Flash screw in a light bulb? He tightens it.
Wow.
Wonder Woman number 204, the first appearance of Nubia. Yes, Nubia, who is so hot right now in the feature state. Nubia, who is getting her own 6-issue limited series starting in October.
Nice.
Nubia, who is getting her own Funko Pop yet this year. Nubia, who just had a teenager's young reader's book of her own come out. First appearance. This book is so darn good, I got 2 of them.
Very good.
But, Wonder Woman 2. Oh, and might I add, too, this was the first issue after the non-powered Diana Prince.
I was going to say the logo at the top seems like the depowered
the
white robe.
Yeah, this is her first appearance after the whole 4.5 year run of no powers.
Gotcha.
So here is your winner, Wonder Woman.
Well, let's take a look what Flashpoint has to retort.
All right, so let's talk about Nubia here for a second. Yeah, okay, she's getting a miniseries, blah blah blah, because DC's running out of good characters to write, so they're giving every decent lackluster character anything they can nowadays. So okay, that's good. You had two. I didn't know we were allowed to do that, or I would have busted out all of my copies of this book. But when you think of the Flash, to answer Biggie Shack, yes, if I could have shown Showcase number 4, I would have shown my 3 copies of it. But unfortunately, Showcase does not count as a Flash Volume 1, even though I thought it should have. But so I'm gonna go with a real villain that doesn't need to be sidestepped for years just because they're terrible. So I'm going with the first appearance of the Reverse Flash.
Ooh, I thought this is where he might go.
Yeah, you know what? I was debating between the first appearance of the Trickster, because it was a little bit of an earlier issue, the first appearance of the Reverse Flash, but way better cover than, let's be a generic villain standing over a superhero. Wow, that's freaking awesome. Let's do it 50 million.
But the back, like look at the cityscape at the bottom, the future cityscape. I love the background on this cover. Absolutely stunning.
And something you never see, 2 characters on a Flash book running.
Right?
So
I have this book, and it's one of my favorite Flash books, obviously.
So Nubia is nice. It's a first appearance. I'll give it that, but it's a pretty boring first appearance. If we're going to talk about movies and talk about books, let's talk about how the Flash's first movie isn't going to be about Barry getting his power. They're using Flashpoint. Who was the main villain of Flashpoint? The Reverse Flash. So he's already getting to be the main villain in his own movie.
There you go. Well, let's see what the chat has to say, because I'm dropping the link.
I will retort in that, Reverse Flash and the Flash, it's 2 guys. Let's find out who's running. Boy, that is, who's a faster runner? When my cover is Hippolyta saying, unless I reveal there are 2 Wonder Women, my daughter Diana will die. Versus who can run faster.
You guys got to click the link. You've got to vote. Who has the best first appearance cover? We have Wonder Woman and we have Flash, Magic Lasso versus Flashpoint. Who got the better book?
And Wywell makes a good point. It is the best cover of a first appearance. It's not necessarily the best first appearance.
When I saw this cover as a kid, I was so excited they couldn't take my money fast enough.
What is up,
$8.84 time.
Oh my gosh. I can always tell people are voting because the numbers go down and then they come right back up. Oh my gosh. So here we go. Let's bring this into the chat. They were ready to vote.
So wait, would it change people's minds if I go grab my other 15 copies of this book? That makes a difference. Hold on.
I don't know. You might just make them jealous and make rage vote against somebody else if you have 15 copies of that. And be like, I don't have a copy of that.
What is up, Nick? Good to see you, my man. All right. So let us see qualifying round for DC Team Part 2.
Lasso moving on. Or
the winner is Magic Lasso.
Oh, Lasso. He's just selling it. Like, he's working hard and convinced the chat he is moving on to the finals. I believe that's a bit of an upset on that round. I really thought.
The bigger shock for me is that dad jokes didn't harm his voting. I thought for sure that would take a hit.
I mean, I knew it was going to lock up a couple of Andy's votes, but like the rest,
right?
Yeah, I was afraid he would lose a couple off of that.
Absolutely. All right, let's swap some people around here. And we're on to the Marvel side, and this time Los goes first with his first appearance cover.
Okay, so maybe I read that wrong. And it was, first appearance cover, and I thought it was just first appearance. But I think when you see the book, it might not matter, right? There's people on the cover anyway, but it's all about the people in the book, right? So I'm gonna go with X-Men 129.
Oh, nice.
And it's the first appearance of Kitty Pryde. It's also the first appearance of Emma Frost and Sebastian Shaw. And if you look real close, they're probably somewhere like right back here, like hidden. So, they're in there somewhere. They're in there somewhere. But, this is, great book, 9.6. And it's actually a direct edition, which is better than newsstand, which people get wrong for this year.
That era, yeah, for sure.
That era. So, yeah, 3 first appearances, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's under this guy right here. So they were in here somewhere. I talked to John Byrne and all those guys, and they said they were in the cover.
Kitty Pryde's just she's phasing through right now.
Exactly.
See,
John knows. X-Men people know that she's just phasing through right there. It's like, come on.
Hilarious. Well, let's see what Alex has from the Spectacular Spider-Man run for us.
That's a great cover. Hopefully, and I gotta tell you, when you called up this criteria, this particular category, I thought I would have you on this one, and I still think I do. I'm gonna go with the first appearance of Cloak and Dagger.
Yes, very
nice. Spectacular Spider-Man number 64, Milgram cover. I don't know if you can call it iconic, but it's definitely classic. People know about it. It's a popular character. They love Cloak and Dagger. Hopefully I'll get you on the technicality for those X-Men fans. But first appearance, Cloak and Dagger, Spectacular Spider-Man 64.
And the characters are on the cover.
And their names are on the cover too. I mean,
that's right.
On the cover, yeah. Well, you know what, my guy, if you read the label, it says it right there. It says it right there. Technically that's on the cover, right? It's the names are right there.
Well done.
It's on the cover.
Hey, you want to get?
Hopefully they're gonna vote for me on this one, so they'll get another shot at us. We're having some fun here tonight.
I dropped the link.
Great book. Great choice, man. Great choice.
AGH with the Spectacular Spider-Man Cloak and Dagger, or is it Los with the X-Men Emma Frost Kitty Pryde? Who has the best first appearance?
She's there. She's phasing in and out. You just can't, you have to look real close. You just look real close.
She's holding her breath.
She's there.
She's holding her breath.
There you go.
I mean, I'm just saying. First appearance is what's in your heart. It looks like Mad Spidey, the East German judge, already decided in advance where they're going with this
he's
one.
voting Spidey no matter what.
So there you go.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You couldn't tell by the name?
Yeah. Right. And we've got our West German judge also loving the Cloak and Dagger.
That was a great pick.
That's great. Thank you.
No, I those X-Men fans, they weren't. They didn't.
It's hard to know.
Yeah, they might be very low.
That's the only drawback for Alex.
I mean, those are classic covers, you guys. I mean,
my channel tends to be an X-Men channel, so it's hard to.
It's gonna be tough.
He's playing against type here, but let's see what he can do.
That's right.
It's tight.
All right, results are in. Qualifying round number 2 for the Marvel side is.
Alex. They gave it to me.
Los. Los,
yep.
if you're so disappointed by this result that you can't look at that book anymore, I know where you can send it.
Send it to me. I mean, you don't need that book anymore. It's
not important.
It has some important memories now. I can give it a home.
Every time I see it, it's like horrible memories. Like
What is going on, Ignacio? We're going to take a look at some of the at-home editions. People are trying to play within the same run. So here's D-Runk playing with the Daredevil Volume 1.
Yeah, and he's, just a minor first appearance right here.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Karen Page first appearance, right?
Karen Page, first appearance
of Karen Page. There you go.
Very nice. We got a little
Star Wars.
Walt kind of jumped across. He did Star Wars after doing Swamp Thing earlier, but we'll
I'm assuming, we're going to get some ASM from Mr. Comics 89.
Mr. Comics 89 with the Punisher.
Minor appearance.
Minor character. Not many people have heard of him, but
right. Ooh.
Unruly.
Volume 1.
First appearance.
Constantine. Yeah, nice.
Another one, though, where he's not on the cover. So that is.
The Australian judge. My bad, Mad Spidey. The Australian judge.
100 Bullets. J Hood still playing a little 100 Bullets for you, John?
Firstly, J Hood is speaking my language because I jokingly have said all along that the 100 issues of 100 Bullets could totally work for a lot of the categories on the show. So he's playing to the favor of the commentators.
Little first appearance of Mira.
Great Aquaman.
That's
another great Silver Age DC goes really well with the stuff we've been seeing from these gentlemen.
First appearance of Shadowhawk.
Going with some Youngblood. That is a brazen decision.
He mixed it up again. Also, I don't believe he went with Youngblood.
Okay.
No.
That's a brazen decision. Ooh, now speaking.
Maybe he hadn't played before. Maybe that was the first round he played. Binary was the first binary.
Nice. Nice. What is up, Chris? How's it going, man?
All right. So we are moving on to the third round. Everyone's still going to play. So
everyone still has their passes.
Everyone still has their pass.
All right, so let's see what we get for this third qualifier round. Ooh, and No Good Comics. Justin, what's up, man?
There you go. 1, 2, 3. Captured Hero cover.
Oh, I knew he was going to do it. He drops the hammer on Magic Lasso.
It's
you
already
cannot
decided.
play your bondage cover on me.
Still not going to let him. Like, the decision has been made, and he's still not letting him going to play those Wonder Woman bondage covers.
I will say I love this move. This is a quality competitor play. You know, it's like blocking the shot after the foul has been called because you're just not going to get any free points on that.
No free ones for you.
I love this play. I love the psychology here.
All
Great
right.
move. Good.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Skyline cover. And Flashpoint has played a couple of nice skylines in the background already, but hopefully we can find another one. Anybody have any questions about this ComicGory?
Hey, Lasso, since you've already won against me, you should probably pass this one.
I mean, maybe it's not a Lasso category, but he might want to save that for later.
All right.
Does anybody else want to pass on Skyline?
All right, everybody's good.
Okay, this is an extended round. This is because we are playing the third round. Third rounds are 15 seconds longer, so these contestants will have 45 seconds to find their best Skyline cover, and that time starts now. Ooh. That was a really good play by Flashpoint, but then now he's stuck with the Skyline cover, not necessarily a Flash like key cover style.
Well, you know, the funny thing is he had 2 awesome Skylines, so on the 2 Flash books he's already
30
shown.
seconds.
So,
yeah, right. 25 seconds still. This is obviously a Batman trope, but no Batman players tonight. 20 seconds.
Lasso has the book. Flashpoint has the book.
Waiting on Los with still 14 seconds left.
I was going to say, AGH, like it is 10, a Spider-Man thing.
9, 8, 7, 6. AGH is ready. 5, 4. Los 3.
He's got a book too.
2. He's sweating. This is a tricky one. I will say this category might play better to a Spidey collector than an X-Men collector. It could be a tricky one. But we'll have to see what happens to them. We're going to go with the Flashpoint versus. Wait. Are we back to the Marvel group now? What are we on now?
Marvel group would be first.
I think it's Marvel group.
Yeah.
So let's we'll put the DC gentleman backstage. And alphabetically, that puts Alex in the driver's seat here with his Skyline cover.
I think I got this one too. Not to be cocky, but I think I got this one. But let's see how it goes. Because I can't think of any Skyline X-Men issues, but Los is probably going to have one. So let's see what he's got. I'm going to go with this double-sized issue, Spectacular Spider-Man number 60. And he is overlooking the buildings.
Ooh, look at
Way
that.
up in the sky.
Yep.
He looks like King Kong there. He's huge.
So this is this really just comes out at you. He's overlooking the skyline, I would say. And I actually remember buying this book back in the day, which was a long time ago. But I like this. Issue number 60, overlooking the skyline.
That is a beauty.
Yep. I like it.
All right. Well, let's see what Los has in store with his Skyline cover.
All right. So, I mean, you see, I was searching. Maybe I should have skipped, but you know what? Let's roll with it.
Play it
Let's
out.
roll with it. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go with X-Men 137, and they're not in the skyline, but you can see the skyline behind. Look at this. They're in space. Look at that. Look at that skyline. They're just looking up at it, all the way up there, looking tiny, looking desperate. Somebody's gonna die. and what you can win. This book could be worth $2,500 to somebody.
I'm saying,
look at that,
or a gold medal.
Look at that. Not only do you see the skyline in the background, you see the in planets over there. Look, not just a skyline, just orbit. Look at that. There's everything in there.
You got
Look at that.
Everything with the
Just a
Skyline.
great cover. You know, she's losing her costume. Look at that. Come on. You know,
well, that's always a win.
what's better than that? You know, 9.6. You know.
All right, so let's take a look, folks. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. This is to decide who faces off against Magic Lasso in the gold medal round. Is it AGH Alex with his spectacular Spider-Man over the city, or is it Los with his uncanny X-Men outer space in a city on the moon battle?
Yeah, I even have Spidey on. Look at it. Look, I even have Spidey on this. And extra,
They both. That's
extra
hilarious. He's in the butt. He's in the box.
This is a newsstand. It is a newsstand.
You guys have got to decide who is going to the gold medal round.
This
Who has
guy.
the
Look at
best
this.
Skyline cover?
Look at that. Come on. Look at
Looking at,
look at this. Look at this skyline here.
Let's see where the crowd goes.
Look at that.
There's a lot of X-Men fans out there. Let's see if they go with.
Come on, guys.
Safe line according to Matt Spidey, but he might be slightly biased.
Right, guys.
So,
That's right.
You guys know you want to see more X-Men books.
What if you guys
You guys want to see more X-Men books? Come on, guys.
And
I want to see more X-Men books.
looks the same.
This is going to be exciting, folks. So who is going to the finals against Magic Lasso? Alex!
So we got
You're a good man.
Spectacular
That was great.
Spider-Man.
That's
great.
Upset over X-Men. I gotta go
That
with
was
that.
nice. I appreciate it.
Very, very exciting. We have got our contestants for the finals, but we are going to
Nice.
play our DC third round here. And alphabetically, Flashpoint. Michael, you're going to get to go first with your Skyline cover.
So yeah, I probably should have kept the other comic gory because I had nothing here. So I chose a book that was the second book that I've ever received when I was younger, and so I chose the Flash 147 with that beautiful
Ooh.
skyline. And not only is it have a beautiful skyline, it's also the second appearance of the Reverse Flash.
That is a great cover. God, it looks sharp too. Wow. Beautiful. Yeah, the skylines in those Flash comics are always just solid. Okay, Lasso, let's go over to you and see what you've got for your Skyline cover.
So when I was putting this together and I was going through my Wonder Woman comic books and just making sure they're all in numerical order and stuff, there's one book for some reason that is not filed away in here. And I thought, okay, there's one issue that I don't have. And wouldn't you know, that's the issue I needed for this category. So since I didn't have it, and I urge those to look up, I think it's 263. Look up the cover for 263 because that's what I would have played, but I couldn't find it. But, oh, by the way, hey, Justin, No Good Comic.
Oh, I love that.
When is the Flash like a politician? When he's running for something.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God!
So I went for 257. 257. We got a building in the background. We got some stoplights down there.
That's not a skyline. I'm just saying.
There's a sky. The building indicates the line.
That could be the second story.
I'm still going to the finals.
Let's double down, double or nothing. If I win this,
No, I didn't talk at all during your So this and you know what? Over in Germany, they edit the little girl out. Look at that. The little girl is missing.
Oh, you can't threaten little girls in Germany.
No, they're not going to be in danger in Germany.
All right, well, let's drop the link, and the chat has to decide who won this third round. Flash versus Wonder Woman, Flashpoint Comics versus Magic Lasso. Click the link and decide. I was shocked that that this category played out. I was really surprised. I think right now Los is like, oh, I should not have let him play that category.
Yeah,
Should not have done it. He was hoping. He was hoping.
I was surprised. I was expecting the pass on the spike.
I was totally.
Yeah.
But let's see what the chat decides here. Votes are rolling in here. Click the link, vote in the chat. Let us know. Click the link in the chat and vote. Sorry, that's how you say that. All right, let's share this to the stream here.
Well,
What was that?
I think Lasso tried to sell. We'll see how good a salesman Lasso is on this one. Because if he sells this one, I'm gonna be like.
I will burn this book to the ground. I won't even care. I will burn it to the ground.
Oh my gosh, hilarious!
He's been selling it hard tonight.
He really has. He has been playing to the audience in a big way. But let's see if the judges agree. Michael with the comeback win. There you go, Flashpoint Comics.
Let's. It's okay. I'm still kind of a wiener, guys. I'm still kind of a wiener. It's all right.
yeah, definitely.
Let's see what people have at home for Skyline. Looks like D-Runk again with the Daredevil volume.
Early Daredevil from D-Runk.
Love the Purple Man.
Appearance.
Yes.
We got Mr. Comics 89 with a little.
That's a good one.
That's a winner. That is a winner.
That's a good one.
Promiscuous, like the message never did come through. It did come through on my phone. But I was allowing him at the same time so that we were trying to allow you. So
trying to bring you in.
Another X-Men.
Ooh, I didn't even think of that cover.
Yeah, nice skyline. That's there.
A good one.
Schulte sent that one.
I just think of Black Widow whenever I see that cover.
Same thing.
I think the same thing with Crime.
I got it on. So try again the next round, but I got it on the phone, but I got it in the app, but not here for some reason. A little more Aquaman from Jaguar.
Ooh, that's a crazy one. I've never seen that cover before.
Very cool.
That is a wild
TM
cover.
Nerdy with some more Shadowhawk.
I love it. Travis is bold. He's a bold competitor.
Flashpoint. This has been related to something else. J Hood saying he would have had to pass on his 100 bullets on this one.
I'm saying there's got to be a good cityscape in there somewhere. Come on.
Now Carlito did the disappearing thing, so it didn't show up either. But if you go on the phone, like if I try to go do the phone, like
some of them, it's like only shows it once. You can only view the picture.
Yeah, you can only view it once. I viewed it on my phone now, so I can't even show it on the phone now. So sorry about that, Carlito.
Question for the chat. So of course I choked. Either one of these are Skylines.
I would have gone with 128. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Or that one.
I didn't even think of that one. I didn't even think of it.
I didn't think of that one either. That was a good one.
So do me and Los get to play for silver?
No, well,
no bronze for the match, unfortunately.
It would be bronze.
Bronze, yeah, it was bronze. I'm down for.
All right, JP. So congrats, Los and Flashpoint, for playing in this competition tonight. We appreciate your time.
Congrats, guys.
Fun.
And we will send you off with a salute. The links to their channels are down below, so you can definitely subscribe to these gentlemen. But we are moving on now to our gold medal matchup between Magic Lasso and Alex from AGH Comics. We have a new set of ComicGories, and JP found a jacket. I don't know when that happened.
I got a message on my phone from the corporate execs, and they were like, this is the finals of the Olympics.
We take this to another level. Yeah,
so I had to go suit up for the finals.
This is dinner
curling, right?
This is dinner jacket, right?
Yeah. So we had to up our game for the finals here.
So let's take a look at the ComicGories for the gold medal round.
All right, we got game-changing issue, Bay cover, classic team-up cover, iconic cover. Every run has an iconic cover. Standoff cover and the arch nemesis cover.
Ooh.
So
definitely some good fun categories there.
You guys ready to see what and both of these gentlemen
have their pass. Yeah, they are eligible to pass at some point.
So if you are ready, let's see what we got for our first round of the finals. 2, 3. The arch nemesis. Every hero has an arch nemesis. We knew you were all playing superheroes, so we thought this was a great choice. Anybody have any questions about this one?
And again, most of these characters have plenty of enemies. You've got to sell this cover as the arch nemesis cover for that character. So it's going to be really about the way you can pitch it.
Yes. NYC is correct. I got a call from his assistant.
Okay, good.
Like in charge of the ComicGories. Like that's why I had to check it out.
There you go. So anybody want to pass?
All
right. Alex and Ryan are they're liking this category.
does his enthusiasm make you think about it?
All right.
But could he be playing it off? Trying to get you to pass?
ICT Vinny, come on, man. I love me some curling. Don't be shaming curling. So they're gonna have 30 seconds. They're looking for their best arch nemesis cover, and that time starts now. All right. Oh, and he's done. And look at the bracelets. I didn't even see the bracers he's got going there. He is taped up.
I did not even notice that either.
20 seconds still on the clock for Alex to look around and for Lasso to fan himself with his slab or his raw book. 50. Sorry, we're down to 12 seconds for Alex. You got something there, buddy? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. He's got something.
He was still looking, yeah.
Okay.
So he had one. I think he was looking some more. So
all right, we've come to the gold medal. We've got a Marvel. We've got a DC showdown going on here. Alphabetically, Alex, you're going to be going first though with your Spectacular Spider-Man cover.
I'll tell you what. There's a lot of enemies. There's a lot of villains for Spider-Man, and the villain that I chose, the enemy I chose, was actually the Rhino, because I really, really love this cover. So this is Spectacular Spider-Man number 190. And Spider-Man is in the clutches of the Rhino. And I just think it's a great cover. I do.
That's a beauty.
That's a really cool cover. I don't know that I've seen that cover, honestly.
Yeah, this is really just takes the whole cover. I mean, it's just he's got him, he's gripping him, he's squeezing the webbing out of them. So this is my arch nemesis cover.
That's a great one. That's a great one. All right, let's see what Magic Lasso has to reply for arch nemesis cover.
And I thank you for paying such close attention that you did notice my wardrobe change here. These bracelets are so good that they can deflect any bullshit that heads my way.
What?
And if you're wondering where I bought these at, I bought these on Amazon.
There you go.
There you go.
Amazon. Haha. I get it.
Wonder Woman, who's her arch enemy? Cheetah. So there's been there was 2 different cheetahs in volume 1 of Wonder Woman. Priscilla Rich was the very first, and then there was her niece who became Cheetah at the last page of issue number 274. Her first cover appearance that wasn't in the shadows was on the cover of 275. That's cover. I decided to frame it with the original art.
Ooh.
Oh,
yep,
wow.
The original piece of paper, just like Unruly Simeon played. I got the original Rich Buckler pencils and ink for 275, Wonder Woman and Cheetah.
Very cool. That is amazing.
And I have to tell you, I had this idea in mind to play this if I could, before I saw Unruly do it. And when he played it in the last ComicGories, I was like, no! I'm doing it anyway. It's my tribute to Unruly Simeon.
You can't, you can't go wrong with clearly a success story for that gold medalist. But can you beat the Rhino on Spectacular Spider-Man here from AGH? I am dropping the link. The chat needs to decide. We're looking for the best arch nemesis cover.
It's a nice cover he's got, but I think mine's a little bit more dramatic. I think I'm going to go. I think I'm going with
drama.
mine.
They're in a boat. They could drown. They could get hit by another ship.
Yeah, the Rhino is going to crush Spider-Man here. He is just squeezing the life out of him. I think I'm going with this one. I'm hoping the guys in the chat, the ladies and gentlemen in the chat, are going to go with Spectacular Spider-Man 190 on this one.
I really like the Spider-Man cover. I wonder about the arch nemesis thing, whether the chat will give you that for Rhino.
Right. Good point. But Rhino is one of those classic rogues.
He's a classic rogue, but
you said one of.
Is definitely the arch nemesis, so.
This isn't one of. This is her.
I'm still. I don't know. I think I forgot this one.
Lots of debate. Who is that arch nemesis for Spider-Man? But let's see what the chat decided. This is part 1 of the gold medal matchup, and Spectacular Spider-Man versus Wonder Woman. The arch nemesis cover goes to Magic Lasso.
All right, nice job, Brian.
Very nice. Lasso is on roll tonight. All right. Pew, pew. So the arch nemesis of Daredevil's the Owl? Really, George? It's a cool cover. I gotta
That's a tricky one, though, because a lot of people would say Kingpin, but Kingpin didn't come into Daredevil's world for quite a while.
Yeah, it was much later. So yeah,
so that's a trick. I get the play there. It's an interesting play.
I almost forgot. I didn't want to show this. Carlito resent his Skyline cover, and just because.
I mean, I'm saying that is a masterpiece. That's a masterpiece.
Yeah, absolutely a masterpiece. So yeah. Mr. Comics 89, he went a little different. He went for the more, probably, I would say this
but
one.
He's the traditional, he's playing with ASM.
True.
I think what Alex is doing is far more challenging, and I think that's what the chat was appreciating earlier.
Yeah, definitely. We got Magneto and Change.
That's a great one. I love issue 200. Great issue.
Nice. Jaguar with a little black manta for his Aquaman run. Love that cover.
Jaguar, these covers are just
these Aquaman covers would have been tough to beat tonight. Some more Shadowhawk.
Wait, Shadowhawk's nemesis is Savage Dragon? I didn't remember reading that.
Apparently, I don't know.
I mean, it's a cityscape. Maybe that's what that was. Maybe that was the cityscape.
Maybe it was the cityscape a little later. We got
Time Traveler
Joker.
With the Joker.
Yeah, there he did get
Detective
it.
Comics.
Time. Excellent.
Nice.
Oh, and the art came through that he was trying to show earlier. He was doing on the Skyline. He had original art. So,
ooh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. So, little Transformers, Optimus versus Megatron.
Right.
Very nice.
D-Runk says you can't mess with the owl. Well, I mean,
J Hood with 100 bullets. I don't know who either of these characters are, but John would know.
That's one of my favorite covers. Great negative space. Absolutely amazing.
And we got Detective Comics here with
that's a
Joker,
great one.
Sign of the Joker. Very nice.
But you don't really see the Joker in that cover.
You don't really see the Joker.
Kind of a tricky play. Risky.
Yeah, that would have been that's a bold choice.
Right?
All right.
Okay. So Magic Lasso taking round 1, but this is a best of 3. So let's see what our second comic
we got 5 ComicGories left. Both still have their pass. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Game-changing issue. So where we're going here, this is like a major event issue, something that is important to this character that changes the story arc, changes where the series is going. Thought this was a great, since we had these long runs, you get these kind of transition issues, things that change the way the series is going. Thought this would be a fun one to play. Do you guys have any questions about this? Because this is a little different than a typical ComicGory that we play. You guys have any questions?
My question is, when can I start?
I'll pass on this one.
He's gonna pass. He's gonna pass. He's like, get that out of here. I don't like it.
Hey, there's no, he's got to play for keeps right now. So he is definitely making strong choices, right? Strong choices.
All right. The game-changing issue is off the board. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Did I hit it the third time? Because nothing moved.
It would be, yeah.
Because none of the 4 moved. So I'm thinking I did hit it that third time.
Yeah.
So, iconic cover.
I'm ready.
Now, every run has some iconic covers that, like, really represent that run. So, any
that issue that you look at and you think, wow, that is a beautiful piece of art. That cover that is just iconic. Yeah, absolutely. Anybody have any questions on that one? Lasso looks ready. I know, Lasso, you're the only one to pass, and you seem like you don't want to skip this one.
All right.
Alex, do you have any questions about this one?
I'm good.
He's good. All right. So this is a 30-second round. These gentlemen are looking for their most iconic cover in that run that they've got, and that time starts now. Flexing those bracers. Do you think these might slow him down? It's hard to know.
They might.
Cut off a little circulation.
No,
he's already got the book. He's got a stack of books, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like he had
20 seconds still on the clock.
All right, Alex has got a book. He's still looking just in case. Looks like they're both going to use their time.
Still got 10 seconds. 9,
8,
Ryan is very
6, confident tonight. I like
5, 4. Alex looks ready. He's just making his final choices. 2, 1. Time is up. Alex, you got your book. Lasso's got his book. Okay, so Lasso, you are going first with your iconic cover.
Boom. This cover is so good that Sharon would vote for it.
Oh,
wow. Well, that's brazen.
That is bold.
So the round that we passed on, Game Changer, well, that was going to be the moment that Wonder Woman went from the superpowered being to the non-powered Diana Prince. I was going to pull that first issue where that change happened.
Sure.
But I did want to represent that non-powered era of Wonder Woman. This is iconic. It's issue number 200. J.G. Jones bondage cover, The Beauty Hater. Look at that.
Yeah.
When do you see covers like this on your spinner rack back in the day? You didn't.
Wow.
This is it. Number 200. For the best chat I've ever seen. I picked this book.
The best chat I've ever seen. I love it. All right, he's playing to the chat. Let's see what Alex has for his iconic cover.
So when I think of iconic covers, it's something that everybody knows. Now Ryan's got a great cover. It's a nice looking cover, but I don't know if anybody knows that cover. But everyone knows this one.
Boom.
Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man #1. This is iconic. And this is the issue you think of when you think of Spectacular Spider-Man. Everyone knows this issue. It's a great issue that Ryan pulled up, but I don't think anyone knows that one. So iconic issue #1, Spectacular Spider-Man #1.
And back when they used to have the little Peter Parker in the name there, right? Peter Parker, the Spectacular
Spider-Man. Peter Parker at the top.
Right? I love it. So you, chat, I'm dropping the link. You need to click and vote who has the best iconic cover. Is it Magic Lasso's Wonder Woman era, depowered Wonder Woman era, or is it the first issue of the Spectacular Spider-Man from AGH Comics?
I will say, I like AGH's argument here that
I'll tell you, he's got a great cover. He's got a great cover, but
even he knows that I have a fantastic cover.
No, it's nice, but it's not iconic. No one knows.
You know what? I can go to a comic show and find 35 of those.
Everyone
for
knows.
$3 each.
Everybody knows this cover.
When you go to a comic show, you find only a couple of these because as soon as someone finds this cover, they want it.
So the chat seems very split on this. Everybody seems to really appreciate these.
Everybody knows this
very close.
This is iconic. It stands out. Everybody.
The question is, what are the judges going to say?
That's right. Where are they going to go with this one? It'll be interesting to see.
Hello, Hoarder's Hide. Good to see you, Scott.
See, he put his book away already because he knew it wasn't going to win.
No, I think that was the
maybe he's just confident. Mic drop.
Mic drop.
I don't know.
Okay,
I think this is going to be maybe our closest vote of the night.
We've got the Norwegian judge saying Wonder Woman for the win, but if you go, obviously Mad Spidey saying Spidey all the way.
And that Australian judge is very consistent.
Yeah, that Australian judge definitely knows what he likes.
It is iconic.
Hey, if you scroll up, that Australian judge said that he was supporting some Magic Lasso earlier.
On
the in the DC head-to-head, he was absolutely.
But then you want to get Spidey, and
then his loyalties were split at that point.
Spider-Man.
80th
the props. He's got a lot of props.
Magic Lasso. He's playing the props. He's talking the talk. I like it. I like it.
Really trying to be
tonight.
But this defines iconic.
And obviously our promiscuous time traveler, the Indonesian judge, really trying to play it straight up here. So only seen that cover on Lasso's channel. I actually do have a slab of that Wonder Woman book.
See, because it's so iconic.
I didn't say that. I'm not going to swing the panel in any way.
You slabbed it because you knew it was great.
Hey, Mary.
Well, let's see. This is round 2. Did Alex force the playoff, or did Magic Lasso close it out?
Alex!
Thank you, Pat. That was a great cover, Ryan. Really.
Playoff.
Great cover.
First time tonight, Lasso is going to be in a position where he could lose. Like going in the final round, pressure maybe a little bit. We'll see if he can.
Very exciting. We're getting a third round here.
We are getting a
gold
third round.
medal matchup.
Jaguar continuing to bring it with the Aquaman. Loving this Aquaman covers. These are so awesome, man.
These are beautiful. Yeah. Absolutely amazing.
Just really well done. Daredevil, definitely a little iconic cover right there.
First red suit. First red suit.
Definitely an iconic cover from
not
one you would necessarily think of, but immediately, but definitely iconic.
That's iconic. Yep.
A little Transformers, sticking with the Transformers, the Dinobots. I love it.
So good.
BLC with a little Captain America.
That's iconic.
There you go.
J Hood.
I'm saying the Aquaman is definitely winning at home. But yes, J Hood. There you go.
Yeah, those Aquaman covers are amazing.
Really pieces of art.
Those are
Dark Knight Metal counts as iconic just yet, but maybe.
Not yet. Flash looks like he's going to the playoff round.
Schultze with a Bearded should know this cover.
Yeah.
I don't think it's even in chat. I don't think it's in tonight.
I love it. He has not been in tonight. Great one, TJ.
Great one for TJ.
Beauty. Love it. Love the red green.
TM Nerdy.
Shadowhawk 3, no less.
Shadowhawk. Does any Shadowhawk count as iconic? I don't know. No offense, Travis, but you know.
Go TM. You do it, man. I love it.
Oh, and definitely
very nice.
But if you're playing with the limited series, you only get those 4 issues to play with all night.
That would have been the only 4 that you could have played. You only had 4 covers.
There's no skyline on that one.
Yeah, playing with the mini series is a bold move in this competition.
That would be a very bold move.
All right, let's see this. What's this third round going to be? Remember, Lasso, Ryan has his pass, so he gets to really push the scales a little bit one way or the other, but we've got 3 categories.
All right, here we go. And 1, 2, 3. Standoff cover.
Standoff cover.
A standoff, a showdown kind of going on here. Do you guys any question about this cover?
See, Lasso's got to really balance. If he eliminates this one, does he think he has good things for the other 2 categories that are left?
Everything
or does he want to play this one?
He got everything. No lack of confidence from Lasso.
Just bold here.
Very bold.
So, did you want to pass on this one, Lasso?
Heck no.
He's going to play it. I like it.
So he is playing the White Whale Comics strategy of not using your pass at all. And it's a bold strategy.
It's my only regret that we didn't get to do Chat's Choice, because this wonderful chat, I love too much, and I just them. That's my only regret of the show.
It's a good one. We've got an additional 15 seconds because this is for all the marbles. This is the gold medal round right here. They're going to have 45 seconds, right? They're looking for their best standoff cover, and that time starts now. Man, this is exciting. I think a standoff cover works for both the Wonder Woman and the Spectacular Spider-Man round.
I think they're both. It's definitely one we thought, with lots of different options for them to go here. So.
Right? You still have 25 seconds left, Alex. Looking for a standoff cover. Lasso looking ready. 20 seconds on the clock. Both competitors seeming like they're ready.
I like it.
Carlito talking about that great Strange cover being affordable. I don't know about that. 10 seconds left. Everybody feeling good with what they got?
Something tells me probably not. But
there you go.
Daymare says he has that entire Shadowhawk run. That is impressive. All right. So we are looking for that standoff cover, and we're in alphabetical order, which means, Alex, you are going first.
I love this cover. This is definitely one of the best covers in this run, and it definitely epitomizes what you're talking about, pure standoff. And it's Spider-Man, but it's Peter Parker going against Carry On.
Ooh,
and nice. This, I want to make sure I get this. I want you guys to see this. This is a great cover by Pollard and Milgram. Is that coming through, John?
Yeah.
Yeah.
breaking the statue or the pillar in the
That's right.
the bus.
I mean, against Carry On, and Carry On is one evil enemy, and they are just standing off. This is a great cover. This is going to be, I would think, hard to beat.
Wow.
This shows drama between these two characters, and it's not Spidey; it's Peter Parker going after Carry On. You know,
face off.
That's it.
All right. Well, let's see what Ryan from Magic Lasso has for his standoff cover. He's got a hat now. He's got exchange wardrobe.
I like it.
This hat reminds me to talk about my 12 Days of Christmas giveaway later on before we on my channel. But Carry On, what is that? Something you bring with your luggage when you fly somewhere?
He's got.
I started out with Silver Age Wonder Woman, and it's pretty close to this, almost to the issue that I first played that I'm going to end with. Wonder Woman 177, co-starring Supergirl.
Oh, nice.
They are fighting to the death. To the death. For the honor of marrying Claymore. These are DC's two most iconic and powerful females going head-to-head against each other. To the death. This is your winner tonight.
So you're saying that a character dies in that issue?
I am saying that Claymore secures that they are fighting to their death.
I'm thinking they're shaking hands at the end. Is what I'm thinking.
I'm saying
I think they're shaking hands at the end.
Hey, you hush up. I didn't talk. I didn't talk at all.
You're right.
This is not a presidential debate.
Go for it.
So we've got Supergirl and Wonder Woman, DC's two big, most powerful powerhouses of all time. I mean, talk about who can take on Wonder Woman and give her a decent fight. The Maid of Might can.
Right.
Nice.
So this is your winner, Wonder Woman 177. You beautiful chat people that I love so much. These videos I watch all the time and always comment on and come into your chat.
Wow.
That's this guy right
He's
here.
pushing a lot of buttons out there, but can he push the right ones? Because here we've got the final showdown, folks. For the gold medal, I've dropped the link. Who has the best standoff cover? Magic Lasso with Supergirl versus Wonder Woman? Or is it Carrion versus Peter Parker on the cover of Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man?
I've never even heard of this
AGH or Magic Lasso.
I'm going with mine on this one. We got hero versus villain versus hero versus hero.
That's what I have.
They're probably shaking hands at the end.
And according to Runk, they're making out at the end, I think.
But no, really,
Russ said it's too hot for you two.
This is a great cover. A great cover displaying two, a villain and a hero going at it.
And this is a better cover with two iconic heroes. One who is celebrating their 80th anniversary this year, and a villain.
I'll grant you they're iconic heroes, but this is definitely the better cover.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
I know it's easy to vote for Spider-Man. He has more fans than Wonder Woman. You underdogs out there.
Look at the colors in this one. Look at that Spider-Man in the back. John, you have you're more literal than I am. I don't know how to describe that Spider-Man back there, but it looks
floating head of Spider-Man.
Right,
yes,
the
visage.
All right.
I got John selling this thing.
All right, so folks, who gets the gold medal in the long distance run, the first ever ComicGories Olympic long distance run matchup? And the winner is Magic Lasso.
Magic Lasso.
Wow. Nice job, Ryan.
Well done. I will have to say, I did not expect the level of smack talk from Ryan tonight. It was like
across the board. I felt like we got a lot of smack talk.
And really well, I gotta say.
This is how I almost would have felt.
Crouching down in tragedy.
I think before
I am a winner because of this amazing chat and these amazing competitors who really gave me something to fight against.
All right.
But mostly the chat.
Well, congratulations, Lasso, but I do want to show Lasso's prediction
Yes.
Before
And
we go,
wait a
go off
second.
the
Did
cover.
I not get it 100% on who the winner
I think
was?
you did. So
I did.
Here's Lasso's prediction.
The winner is because you guys got to see some amazing covers tonight. You are the true winner.
That is hilarious.
Well
Although
done.
I will say that at the beginning of the show, Kavi said, unless he puts his own name, it's not going to be epic.
Yeah, you know. All right.
Nice job, Ryan. Really well done.
No, you did a good job
thank
too.
you to both of
And
you.
Michael,
Congratulations, both of you. That was really well played tonight. I love that it was spectacular Spider-Man versus Wonder Woman. Two great series that don't necessarily get the love I personally think they deserve. So I thought that was awesome. Good job, guys.
Very good.
And Lasso, you said you wanted to mention a giveaway real quick. Is that what you were saying?
yeah,
You've got a Christmas giveaway coming up already?
yeah. I'm going to grab something. So if you want to come back to me next, that would be
Absolutely.
great.
All right.
So
Let's show the other covers here. Real
yeah,
quick.
let's go to the other covers that
The
people
home- at
shared
home.
from at home.
House to the End, little Joker versus Batman. Derunk, little Daredevil versus Spidey, another hero versus hero. And that great Skyline cover would have been great Skyline.
It's right there. I've got mine right there.
He does. Carbine with little Transformers.
Ooh, that is a showdown. Look at that.
Mr. Comics 89 with Aunt May versus Heidi. What's going on?
And Doc Ock caught in the middle.
What is happening? Jaguar with more Aquaman.
And you know what? The Promiscuous Time Traveler is saying the actual audience winner goes to Jaguar for sending those amazing Aquaman
Yeah, I
covers.
think,
So.
you know.
Absolutely.
Jaguar
May have to get Jaguar in on the next long distance run.
Yes. Got a little Iron Fist versus Sabretooth.
That is a classic,
Good one.
iconic
Yep.
showdown.
Schulte was still sticking with the X-Men, Magneto and Cyclops.
That's a good one. That's a good showdown.
Carlito with a little Deathstroke versus Red Hood.
I was like, is that Red Hood versus Red Hood? I couldn't tell. Matching helmets.
Or maybe it was Red Hood versus Deadpool.
Oh, you're going to get us some thumbs down.
I know. I'm getting
Shadowhawk and Vampirella.
That's a good one.
Show off, you know.
Yeah, show off, exactly.
Yeah, we got a little.
Batman and was it Ghostmaker?
That's
Clown Hunter?
Ghostmaker and Clown Hunter. Batman's
There you
trying
go.
to stop them, but they're getting
Love
ready
it.
to have a showdown. Very
Love
well.
it.
Nice. Promiscuous. Great choice. Well, 100 Bullets again. J Hood's.
Oh man, a lot of good showdown covers there for sure. And TJ,
TJ with changing
Avengers.
series, but going with going with that Avengers versus Avengers.
that king size Avengers run.
New versus old.
All right. So Lasso, I'll give you the floor for a second. I know you wanted to say a little something.
Yeah. So first of all, thank you guys for voting for me and for being so interactive in the chat and stuff too, because you guys really make the show. I've never been on the show before, and it certainly was memorable. So I have a Christmas in July giveaway that's going on my channel right now, and one of the prizes you could win is this sealed vintage vinyl album. So I have 12 prizes that are all superhero, comic book, and Christmas themed. We have a Santa hat. We have a Christmas ornament. We have 6 different comic books from different eras that are all Christmas themed. I have a really cool imported item that was never sold in the United States that's vintage that will be included. All of these prizes are going to one person, but wait, Comic Head 84 said, I'm doing a custom sketch cover for the winner too. So 13 prizes to one winner. And essentially you're going to tell me what your favorite Wonder Woman cover is that she's been on any title in the 80 years that this character has been around. Check out my July 1st, 2021 video on my channel. Search for Magic Lasso on YouTube. It will give you the full contest rules. We'll be
The
going
link is
into the
down
end of the
below
summer.
for his channel, by the way. If you
Yes,
want
thank you
to
very
find
much.
his channel, the link's right there in the description.
Thank you. So the July 1st, 2021 video will give you full details on how to participate, and that's the video that you'll leave your entry on. The contest ends July 31st, 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we'll draw a winner via randomizer shortly after. Thank you guys so much. I surpassed 500 subscribers earlier this month, which was a huge goal for
Congratulations.
me. And obviously, I couldn't have done it without you guys. And I have such amazing people that interact with me on my channel, and I never thought I'd have such awesome friends as I've made. And I had a really good time tonight. And I would have said that even if it didn't turn out the way it did, but I'm really happy it did. You guys are awesome, and thank you guys. You know, JP, when I participate at home and just send at home, you show mine like all the time, and I thank you so much for including me and always making me feel welcome in the shows that you guys do. Even though John said in my poll on Instagram today, when I woke up, the first thing I saw was, "I will not be voting for you, signed John." And I thought, well, it's going to be one of those kind of days today, huh? But it wasn't. So thank you guys.
Oh, man. Well, thank you very much, Lasso. Ryan, you were awesome, man. And AGH, Alex, thanks for coming back again and competing. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you. Hey, I love the show. You guys do a great job. I love coming on. Thank you.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Ryan, nice job. That was really great.
You did a great job tonight, man. Those are some great choices.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are saying goodnight. This is our second event of the ComicGories Olympics, but it is not done. We still have 2 more events ahead for you. In 2 weeks from tonight, we have the short box sprint. Contestants will only be able to use a single short box worth of comics. They can curate it any way they want, fill it with what books they wish, but that's the only box. They will have it on screen the entire time, and that's the only choices they will have to play with. So that will be an exciting event in 2 weeks from tonight. And then, of course, we finish it all with the Decathalon. 4 weeks from tonight, we will have 4 contestants playing head-to-head across 10 rounds.
10 rounds.
Winner take all. And that will be the end of our Summer Olympic series. Thank you all for hanging out with us. JP, you have any last thoughts you want to share on this evening?
This was such a good time. I thought all 4 contestants did a great job. Some fantastic books. I thought the chat brought it tonight. Like we talked about the Aquaman, but there were several choices in the chat that people were sending really cool books.
Absolutely.
J Hood was playing your 100 bullets for you, John, because I know you'd wanted to do that.
I feel like the 100 bullets and Aquaman stuff were blowing me away, and I thought, wow, what creative runs to pull for something like this. Just like AGH with the Spectacular Spider-Man, very creative decision making. It
definitely was. Lasso's trash talk, I will not forget. I was not expecting that level. It was, that was Lady F.
Right?
Trash talk. I liked it. I loved it. It was a great time. And looking forward to that short box run, which I will say is the one I feel the most pressure for trying to come up with comic.
Pressure is on for you to recapture the glory from tonight, but be here in 2 weeks and see if JP can pull it off. Oops, sorry, that was not the button I wanted to push. I was looking at this one.